Yo, what is up, everybody? This is Ben, and this is episode 15 of the Nothing New podcast. We are a podcast that emphasizes how doing these small things can get you ahead in your business, your health, your life, and pretty much every area in which you see fit. So, pretty awesome stuff today. It's going to be short, sweet, straight to the point. I wanted to start off today with something that has to do with mindset, a little reading, if you will, and then a little analysis, and then something for you to think on. So, I'm going to start off. This comes from a pretty famous audio program called The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. And here's what he has to say. Suppose a farmer had some land, and it's good, fertile land. Now the land gives the farmer a choice. He may plant in that land whatever he chooses. The land does not care. It's up to the farmer to make the decision. Now remember, we're comparing the human mind with the land, because the mind, like the land, doesn't care what you plant in it. It will return what you plant, but it doesn't care what you plant. Now let's say that farmer has two seeds in his hand. One is a seed of corn, the other is a nightshade, a deadly poison. He digs two little holes in the earth and he plants both seeds. One corn, the other nightshade. He covers up the holes, waters, and takes care of the land, and what will happen? Invariably, the land will return what is planted. As it is written in the Bible, as you sow, so shall you reap. Remember, the land doesn't care. It'll return poison in just as wonderful abundance as it will corn. So up comes the two plants, one corn, one poison. Now the human mind is far more fertile, far more incredible and mysterious than the land, but it works the same way. It doesn't care what we plant, success, failure, a concrete worthwhile goal or confusion, misunderstanding, fear, anxiety, and so on. But what we plant, it will return to us. You see, the human mind is the last great unexplored continent on the earth. It contains riches beyond our wildest dreams. It will return anything we want to plant. So that is the little audio excerpt from the audio that he recorded, and it's pretty profound stuff, and something I think we all need to think about and dwell upon for just a minute, because think of all of the information you are taking in on a daily basis. Positive, negative. Those are the seeds. And as if you kind of wallow in it and you dwell in it, you're planting more and more of these seeds. If you want to be successful, if you want to grow, if you want to change, you need to plant more of those seeds in your mind, because quite honestly, your brain doesn't give a damn. It doesn't care what you're trying to do. All it cares about is that it's just growing things and it's improving things that you're putting into it. So if you're taking this information and you're putting it into your brain, you want to make sure that it's good stuff. It's not bad. And so I really wish I could have said it in the way that he did, because how he said it was, like I said, it's profound, poetic. And I just think we always need to kind of come back to this one question. What seeds have we been sowing? Now, the proof is in whatever we're able to harvest out, because that's going to tell us what we do, or what we're actually putting effort into. Is the fruits of our labor, are they positive or are they negative? Is it, a gracious bounty, or is it something that we just sit at and look at and be like, man, this sucks? It all starts with the basic element of what we are planting, what seeds we are sowing, what crops we have chosen. It all starts there. And then our brain will do its best to make sure it grows, good or bad. So it's even in the Bible, it says, by their fruits ye shall know them. Matthew 7:16. So this is not a new concept, obviously. It goes back. And it's something we need to think about, look at, and put effort into. If we are not putting effort in taking positive things, in staying in a positive mindset, and trying to grow that positive mindset, guess what? You're not going to. Something else will take its place. Some other piece of a puzzle will fit in. It might not be the right exact piece, but it still fits. And, it's one of these things, and I'll say, I'll struggle, and I think we all will. We all go through these moments in which we don't necessarily know how to capitalize on our ideas and thoughts. We don't know what it is we need to do to grow and to change and to improve. We all think it sounds good, because it does. It always sounds good. And we try and do these things, but it's hard to maintain. It's hard to keep planting the right seeds. And so we struggle with it. And when we struggle with it, we get down, and then we're starting to plant the wrong type of seed. So the point of today's podcast is what I want you guys to think about is you need to be intentional, there's that word again, about what it is you're doing on a daily basis. And putting in positive work, positive effort, positive thoughts, moving forward in a positive way, because that's how you're going to change in a positive manner. Your brain will take everything you're doing and it will put out positivity. And it's something I've had to remind myself about because, look, we all get down. We all hit areas where we're like, man, this is not going like I thought it was going to. This is not improving like I thought it was going to. And then you have to look back and say, are my habits, the habits that I put into this, the work that I put into this, do they deserve what it is that I say I want? I think I asked this last time in the podcast. So something to think about. So, like I said, ask yourself, because you are the farmer. You are a mind farmer, a thought farmer, an energy farmer. That is what you are. So ask yourself, what seeds have you been sowing? And if you don't know, take a look around and you'll figure it out pretty fast. So that's today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's a quick little thought, something I think can impact you in a positive way today to start laying the groundwork for the next season of harvest. I will see you guys on the flip side. I hope everything is going well. See you guys. You know what? Before I go, make sure you guys are going to our iTunes page and you're giving those reviews. Make sure you're tagging people that you think need to hear this message. Make sure you're sharing it if it you find the message impactful. We want to be able to grow this thing. We want to be able to bring in more and more people to help build that movement of sowing positive seeds in their brain and moving forward. So if you feel so inclined, which we would love, go ahead and go to that iTunes page and give a 5-star review, and that would mean the absolute world to us. So do that, and then, make it a happy moment for everybody. We will see you guys next time. 2 Dragons.